Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon White. So after meeting with Cobalion and a Verizon, we spent so long, after that, and just before we reached the, Univille League, we're finally gonna face off against the third of the Swords of Justice, Terrakion. All right, let's go, big boy. All right, so now Terrakion. Now he is at the same level as the other two, which is kind of irrelevant at this point, considering which is not so much as good as you would think, as you would face off again, as you probably would, as you would face off against the Cobalion and Verizon, since they would probably would be like a few levels higher than yours. But as for Terrakion, by the time you get to him, you're probably gonna be a few levels higher than him. So, which kind of makes him sort of redundant at this point. I'm gonna say just kind of redundant at this point. But anyway, anyways, everyone, now for Terrakion as well. Now he is a rock, and now he is a rock and fighting type, and he has the same ability as the other two, that being justified. And then, just like the other three, he has Helping Hand, Retaliate, and Sacred Sword. And as for his move, yep, it was right there. It was the very move that you just saw. That of course being for Rock Slide. So and with that, Terrakion, I can't have a chance to flinch you. Essentially, just be careful as you're facing up against Scott. But, like I said, at this point of the game, you're probably going to be a few levels higher than him. So, honestly, you really shouldn't feel too threatened by this guy, really. Okay, with that should be just be enough damage. Okay, now, while the Time Ball worked really well up against Verizon, let's see if I can do it again with Terrakion. Alright, let me see if it'll work. 1, 2, oh my god, 3? No! Damn it! Oh, that one was so close! Oh, man, I almost got it again. Man, that was so close, man. To reduce any damage, I may as well send out my Toad. Because, at this point, I'm probably not going to be utilizing any more Time Balls. Well, it's more so considering that I only have one left, but whatever. I think at this point I'm just gonna keep chugging Ultra Balls until I eventually get them. Obviously that did not work. Alright. Well, considering that this may take some time, I wonder what I should talk about as we are just going for this battle. Oh yeah, I guess I probably should go over some things that I actually forgot within the recent recent parts I uploaded. Oh hi, that was sooner than I thought. But anyways, he's gone. Terrakion, the Cavern Pokemon. Its charge is strong enough to break through a giant castle wall in one blow. This Pokemon is spoken of in legends. Yeah, apparently he's so strong that he's able to knock down a goddamn castle. Yeah, and I wonder if he could. Yeah, I wonder if he could knock down a certain castle that any castles that we may see sometime soon. But honestly, at this point, who knows? Well, for those of you, I played this game, obviously know what I'm getting at. But anyways, with that said, now we are officially done with the victory. We're officially done with the victory road. We're now gonna go from here to enter the Universe League. Yeah, listen to that music. The intensity that is the intensity that is the Universe League music. I really love this piece of music. And honestly, it just makes you feel I feel like it really just makes you feel like it's so intense. No, that the game makes you believe, actually makes you believe that you actually are gonna be in for a challenge. Yeah. Just in case if you did not have a challenge before this. Yeah, now with this music, it'll definitely will make you believe it. And like I said before, yeah, the music does get a whole lot more better as we get us through to the as we get started with the Universe League. But however, as I said before, yeah, I feel like I want to do some off-screen training first before I even think about going there. And not to mention, I may need the money as well. Yeah, just in case just in case if I want to buy, more full restores and revives as well. Cause yeah, I may need those. And I definitely want to make sure that my team is all well and good first. Before I even think about going for the Universe League right now. Excuse me. Now, before I get started with the off-screen training, considering that it's nighttime, yeah, I actually want to go back to a certain location that actually does change within, as you get into a certain time of day, within the nighttime. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, you'll see what I mean as I get to that. But first, yeah, considering that I got that rare candy and not only a rare candy and also a calcium previously. Yeah, now I just want to figure out which Pokemon that I'm gonna give both items to. Now, as I'm going through this, I may as well go over the stuff that I did not get to bring up previously. Now, first off, last time I said that Electros only got one major appearance within the anime. Well, the major part, sure. But that was not Electros's only major appearance. Now we did see not one but two Electros within the Universe League, and then. Now, while we did not get to see Electros after that, but however, we did get to see one more. But however, Electros did get to make a return within a Pokemon Journeys. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, okay, I just leveled up my Substraka with that rare candy, and yet, now I must learn the move that I was actually going to give to my Substraka with that TM I recently picked up. And I was literally one level away. Jeez. Man, that is something else. But anyways, now, as I was saying, as I was saying, Electros does make itself a return. Does actually get to return within Pokemon Journeys, and it is also the exact same episode where where after the Kalos anime, we finally got to see we finally also got to see Conkeldurr again. So yeah, literally in the exact same episode. Oh yeah, and also and the episode that I'm talking about, is in the episode where Go wanted to get some it was in that project it was in a Project You episode where Go discovers wanted to get some gold dust from excuse me. From a very special Pokemon. Yeah, now for those of you who have seen Journeys, may know which Pokemon that I am are referring to. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, I will save that until we actually get to that point. But anyways, now the place I want to go back to is actually the Tubeline Bridge. Now I want to show off what it is like when you actually go through the Tubeline Drawbridge at night. Well, more so, specifically on a Friday night. As you can see, as I said, a bunch of bikers have now taken over the bridge. And the bikers themselves, they actually call themselves the Black Empoleon. They call themselves after a Pokemon that we have not seen at all during this whole freaking adventure. Now, even though this guy tells you to scram, but if you just so happen to say no, then you will get yourself into a battle with this guy. But however, if you are going through the Tubeline Bridge, before defeating the Opelucid gym leader, before going to the Opelucid gym, then you may find this tough. But from where we are right now, probably not. Although this guy does bring in the big guns. That being the from Buffalons. So and this right here would have been this would have been our very first encounter with a Buffalont before going to Route 10. And now after defeating once you have defeated him, then now we need to battle. Now we need to battle their leader, so that from now on, if we just so happen to go through this bridge at nighttime, on Friday nights anyway, then this gain will no longer bother us at all. But anyways, Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure, this guy is their leader. I'm pretty sure this guy is their leader. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd be something like this. It said here, he says he couldn't be that you think you can stand up to me. The head of the Black Empoleon. This is the guy, I thought so. Now we know what to do. Now all we have to do is defeat him. Okay, so now while we are going for this battle, I guess I should go over another Pokemon that I didn't really get to go over fully last time, and that being from Behem. Now I said previously that Behem only made like only two appearances within the anime, but however, Behem actually got to make a return in the recent series. That of course being Horizons. Yeah, that's because one of the admins of the Explorers named Spinel actually did utilize one. The guy who also has his Umbreon, and he also utilizes a bunch of mag Undertons. And I think he actually utilized that from BTM to wipe out to try to wipe out Lico's wipe out Lico's memories. But thankfully she managed to get her memory back. But anyways, that guy was a lot more easier than that last guy, cause compared to that Buffalant, they weren't exactly all that strong. And sorry, I see here. Now once you have defeated their leader, now the gang's name actually gets changed depending on the Pokemon that you depending on the Pokemon depending on the Pokemon that you have in the lead. Considering that I had my Emboar, in the lead. Now their team name is called the Black Empoleons. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter which Pokemon you use. They will still, no matter which Pokemon you lead off with, their team name will still have Black in the beginning. But anyways, anyways, everyone, and with that said, considering I'm now showing this off, this shall be all I'm gonna do for this part. And now, I am now going to be doing some time off so I can get some training in so we can get us started for the Unova League. And so, to the next part, I'll see you guys next time.